Alrighty. Apologies for that little hiccup. Not quite sure where it happened. Everything just kind of shut down on my point. On my side, additionally, the brackets had to be redrawn. There was a team that was missed initially, so hopefully they have that all fixed up. I am trying to refresh my bracket just to make sure I am seeing all the current information. So I'm not going to switch over to any matches or sign anything until I know that this is accurate. So it looks like there have been some updates. It's not updating for me. I wonder if there's a new bracket. Link that I have is incorrect. That wouldn't surprise me. They always leave me in the dark. Yeah, I am not sure at all what's going on. So if I sound confused, well, I mean, I usually sound confused, but this time I'm really confused. So I think, all right, it looks like there's one match that is starting up, which on my bracket link is not the accurate one. All right, so I went up to Tournament King, looking at MMD 25 for the MOMA Master Doubles. Clicking on this bracket, and I'm seeing on board four should be Team Flight Faction versus Hulk Smash. But instead, it looks like Half Key and Melberg are throwing against. I'm not quite sure who they're throwing against. Alrighty, looks like board two is switched up. So let me see if I can figure out who's going to be on the board that we are streaming on. Alrighty. Well, we're getting closer, people. So start of the match. Things are interesting. Alrighty, looks like we're getting much closer here. Oh, let's get some stuff switched around here. Alrighty, so it looks like uh looks like WXYZ is going to be the team of Ray Morgan, Gabe Steffen, Downtown Cornell Lake, Mitch Barham, Daryl Nikenen. And again, this is a race to four, so best of seven, whichever way makes sense in your heads. First game is going to be 0-1, open in, double out with a split bull. Cricket, cricket. 0-1, 0-1, cricket, cricket. All righty, so we're off and running. Mitch, who finished fourth in the singles combo last night. Ray Morgan, who finished third in doubles combo last night. So we're looking at some stacked teams right away. Daryl Nikenen, champion of combo singles combo last night. And Gabe, who I think finished in the fifth, sixth spot. So we're dealing with a couple of stacked teams here. On paper, and based off the results from yesterday, you got to put this, you're looking at two of the teams that should be contending for the title. But hey, paper sometimes lies. So that is why we got to play them all, folks. Play them all. Good grab by Mitch on the last one. If you're not familiar with the American style of 0-1 with these scores, each player has their own score. And that comes into play when you get towards the end to decide if you can take the game out or not. There is a thing called a freeze rule. Basically, what that means is the team that goes out has to have a total lower score than their opponents. So, as an example, if you have player one is down to, or player three is at 125, and player one is at 100, player two is at 60, and player four is at 40. Team one could not go out. So player one could not go out because player three's score, that's the team, one and three are teams, would be higher than their opponents. So they have to be below their opponents, including a zero score. And I'll come back and visit that because that probably wasn't confusing at all. And if you're joining a little bit late, I'm your host, Ken Ripp. We are at Canterbury Park, Shakopee, Minnesota, and we are watching the Minnesota State Masters Double Combo event. First time this event has been ran in the last few years. So the MOMA committee decided to try and bring back the Masters events, give the Masters players an opportunity to have a little bit higher payout. Also gives the Masters players their start time is at 9 o'clock or at 12 o'clock versus the other open events, which their start time is at 9 o'clock. The entry fee for the Masters was a little bit higher, but essentially it was the same price as combining two singles events into one since they're doing combo. It also gives these Masters players the opportunity to throw in a longer format. So most of the levels in the Open outside of level one are race to three and then race to two on the loser side. Whereas in the Masters, it's race to four on the winner side and race to four on the loser side. Alrighty. So I'm going to try and be quiet for just a moment and just let you guys watch the gloriousness of what our shooters are doing. Gabe not real excited about that. So looking at the scores, if Mitch gets to 0, Daryl's at 175. That 175 is much more below the 238 or 232 of Ray and Gabe. And again, this is double out with a split bull. Mitch, the double 16 is very small to him starting off this morning. You're right, Wayne. Gabe was just trying to get his Wayne Duncan on. Darrow with a solid round. So Gabe will need a 180 here. Try to put the block. Oh. Well, he wouldn't have been able to put the block on, but at least he would not have froze his partner. So Mitch comes up, just got to throw the double 8 or the double 4. Kind of really depends what he's comfortable doing. So there's a single 8. There's the double 4. Game 1. Downtown Cornell Lake. Alternating start means Team X WXYZ gets the start. And it looks like the order cannot be adjusted once it has been entered into the system. And again, this tournament is being managed by the Tournament King. So if you have the app, feel free to go into the app, take a look at what's going on. Even though the bracket has not updated for me. But what does that mean? I'm just the help. All righty, let's see what Gabe does here. Oh, tough start early in the morning. Darrell with a solid 5 mark there. See where Ray decides to go 18s. Oh no, just low. Well, added a few more points. Mitch was giving us a master class of what the typical dart throwers should, probably not do, but it worked out pretty well for him last night. Alrighty, so he pointed. Oh, he's going much more traditional today. Much more traditional today. Solid 8 mark by Mitch. WXYZ struggling just a hair, whereas downtown Coronel Lake is they've been kind of getting the groove on early this morning. Darrell with another solid 7 mark. Matt, you may be right. It does seem like Darrell likes the color orange. And I did not confirm, but when he's wearing his earbuds, I've been told he's listening to Jelly Roll. So if you guys are curious about that little bit of information, I don't know if it's interesting or not. Should probably let other people decide if that stuff is interesting. Whoa, nice fancy throw by Gabe there, but it didn't hit. So much sadness, much sadness. Darrell looking for one more ball and a break of throw for downtown Cornell Lake. Alrighty, alternating throw. Downtown Cornell Lake gets to start game number 3. Alrighty, as you are seeing, oh, looks like cricket is a little messed up. I've not seen this format before. Well, that's very interesting. Alrighty, so it looks like we're going to have a slight break here while the tournament director makes an update to the bracket to make sure that it's looking appropriate. So I'm wondering what they're going to do here. I don't know if they have to relog back in with an update to the tournament director or the tournament king, or if they are just going to play just standard. Alrighty, so this is going to be kind of interesting. Alrighty, so again, alternating start. Rick, yeah, I would blame Jared for that. He is the tournament director. Hey, Wes White, glad you could join us. Hope you're feeling better, my brother. All right, Ray Morgan. Towards the end of last night's event, Ray started struggling just a little bit. Looks like it's kind of followed him through to this morning. Darrell with a solid 6 mark start. Nice grab by Gabe there. Oh, so close. So close, Mitch. But you keep trying, buddy. You will get there. Oh, nice round by Ray. Looks like he's finding his focus. Darrow with a good close, a few more points. See what Gabe can do on one of the corners. Not saying that he's a corner worker, but, he's got to have to work the corners now. Oh, solid 7. Solid, solid, solid. Mitch going to protect his 20s. We stay. Oh, looks like he's looking down. Oh, look down to another open bed. Good move. See what Ray can do to put some pressure. Ray closes the 20s. Oof. Did kind of the bare minimum there, but should be sufficient. See what Darrell's got for us. Darrell with another 7 mark. Darrell is continuing his consistency this morning. Oh, Gabe, you magician. I'm not quite sure how you found an open spot there. All right, so Mitch walks up to the line, 42-point lead. Is he going to point here, or is he going to go for the bullseye? Oh, I like that move. Like the point, make sure Ray does not get a shot at winning darts. Took 2 at it. Alrighty. Well, that's not what was supposed to happen. That's what was. Nope. Sorry. Not sure why my camera doesn't want to zoom in on the bullseye and hold it. Matt, Rick is a mean guy because he's not here. If he was a nice guy, you would be here with me and not leaving me out on my own little island. Good hit by Gabe. Put a little pressure. See how Mitch handles the pressure. Oh, look at that. Adding points, make sure that it's going to take, hey, that's something you just can't teach. They're just adding that little bit of extra points. All right. So we're on game 4. WXYZ in Minnesota. Well, Sioux Falls? No, because most of the Mississippi's are the stations and radio, everything it starts with the K, I believe. East Coast is W. So, alrighty. So Ray Morgan's going to get us started. Again, open in, double out, split bull. Neil, I don't know if Ryan won. We're focused on the here and now. Why don't we give our attention to the people that are throwing right now? because they need love. Neil, when I find out, I'll let you know. I know the bracket had to be redrawn. Whoa, that is very weird. Apologize for that, folks. Gabe only with a 58 start. Between Ray and Gabe, this is not the start they want to try and hold their throw. Darrell with an 81. You like a little bit more when you're on player four. Ray getting started with a 10 now. How's Mitch going to respond? Another 140 for Mitch. Will, I have no idea what's going on with the ties. Um, when I find out, I'll let you know what's going on with the ties. I'm just going to let these guys express themselves the way that they want to express themselves. Daryl likes to wear orange. I have heard that there is a team called Hulk Smash, which is the Timu version of Mike Maloney. So that'll be kind of fun. Hopefully, we'll get them on the stream to see what it'll be fun to see what Timu Mike Maloney looks like. All right, Mitch has had the hot hand. It's good to see Ray coming back around, picking up his game. Hopefully, it's not too late. Mitch has done his job, gotten himself into outrange. 124. Good position to be in after 9. Oh, Gabe, not what you needed. See how Daryl, what kind of pressure Daryl can add or assistance he can provide to his teammate. Make sure he doesn't freeze him, block him, freeze him. Oh, Daryl let him off the hook with only a 59. Oh, solid 137. Puts a teeny bit of pressure on Mitch to try to take out this 124. I'm expecting him to start on the 20s. Well, I'm sure it was probably intentional. And, I think after last night, they were probably functioning like first graders. All right, Mitch, what are you going to do? And for the 14, going for the double bull out. On the wire. I mean, I guess you kind of have to go for it in doubles. See if Gabe can find himself some trip 20s. Well, there's one. Oh, and then he slid into the one. But at least it's a few more points. Daryl hits a 140. What is that going to put him at? Oh, Daryl hits a 140. It looks like that's going to be a block. All right. So Ray's going to get a look at this, and Ray, depending on how he does this route, could put a block on instead. Let's see where he starts. Alrighty, nice start. 10. Oh, not what he wanted. Oh, and he brings it in home. That's an interesting route of taking it. I don't think that was on the out card, but hey, they held through. They got themselves on the board. So we are in leg number 5, and that should be another 0-1 game. And with alternating start, we will see downtown Cornell Lake starting off the match for us. So all downtown Cornell Lake has to do is hold throw, and they will move on to the next round. That's kind of an off start. But in my book, if you're going to do that, it's better to do it on player 1 instead of when you're on player 2 or player 4. All right, Ray with a 140. Looks like Ray's coming around, finding his groove. Looks like he's got his tie on, so he's meeting business now. Daryl with a good 96 start. Found himself a correct trip this time. Oh, Gabe with a 140 or 125. My apologies. Missed that first one. It's good to see him get a couple trips in. So this script has changed a little bit from game 1. Well, actually, the script seems to be about this. No, the script has changed. Oh, Mitch is struggling a little bit. Oh, there he found it on the third. Oh, that's not what Ray wanted. Not when you have to break throw. Grandpa Daryl's been dangerous. He's always a dangerous thrower. Just a 60. See if Gabe can take advantage of this and extend out their overall lead for points. Oh, not the 5. Hate the 5. See if Mitch has regrouped himself. He's giving himself some self-motivational talk. Oh, just a touch too much. All right, hey, it's one way to get 100. Doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you get there. Daryl with a 123. Gabe's gonna have to come up with something to match that. 895 is good work. Gabe's real job is just to try to stay close to player 3, which is Daryl. And that way, since it's looking like Ray's going to get the first shot at the out, Ray will get first shot at the out as long as he can get himself 60 points. Very good. Good board management, Ray. Make sure you didn't leave yourself on a bogey number. So Ray will get first look at the out. See what Daryl sets himself up at. Daryl with a manageable 130. Gabe's job. Get himself to an out and try to get below Daryl. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, there's your 180. Nice round, Gabe. All right, Mitch. Get yourself to someplace manageable. Oh, it's going to put pressure on the 150 now. Oh, another 180. Back to backers. Oh, Ray Morgan. Oh, Ray, that was the least possible thing that you wanted to do for that. So now, even if Daryl doesn't take this out, and he's not going to bust, Daryl just needs to be manage it here. I mean, the trip 19, it stays nice and low. I probably would have preferred the 17 instead. If you hit that trip, you leave yourself in my opinion, a more manageable out. And Gabe cannot go out because if they go out, their final score is 124 versus the 50 on the other side. So Mitch, who was kind of the horse at the back of the track, since we're at Canterbury Park, which is a horse racing track in Minnesota, he has pulled up and he's going to go for the win. Oh, and he edges it out by a nose. Congratulations, Downtown Cornell Lake. They are moving on to the next round. Alrighty, good match. I suppose now, got a little break. I'm going to see if I can track down the updated bracket. And while I do that, let's see what else is going on. Going on around the world in the Masters area. Oh, so it looks like there's still a match going on. Let's see what's going on. What matches we got going on? Looks like there's 2 matches going on. Oops. That's not Zoom. There's Zoom. Alrighty. The quick update I have received is that when they added the new team, that kind of messed up their shooting orders, and that is why we saw the four players at the end of game three, at the beginning of game three. They have adjusted that, so they have created a new bracket, updated um, the game order and the game setup, and then there will be a new bracket published as soon as I have what that new bracket is. I'll post it into the chat. I'll also add it to um, whatever whatever platform you decided to join us on, whether it's one of our Facebook pages or if it's the YouTube page. So you guys will have that information as well. So for now, just hanging out, waiting for things to get updated. Ah, let's just take a little tour of what's going on. What's going on at the park? Yeah, and if you guys have never been to Canterbury Park, it's a racetrack. Um, yeah, so we're just scanning around. This is the area where the Masters players are shooting. If you're just kind of coming here, or if you want to come up and watch these people these people in person, the escalators, right? Just come up the escalator, take that hard U-turn, and then you're walking into that area. But these gentlemen also have a bar that's right next to them, which is very convenient, so they don't have to go too far. And then we're looking, got kind of a seating area for spectators, so they can hang out. Oh, look, even a phone charging station. That's pretty amazing. And then overall, there's 75 boards. Oops, can't go all the way around that way. Let's go here. And then they're spread out over the concourse that's here. We're able to, see some of the other open events they're going on still. I don't think I see any matches going on any of the boards on the back side here. So there you go. This is what we're looking at. Oh, there's Big E. Hey, Eric. Let's look at Eric's smiley face. Aw. Hi, Eric. So cute. Who else is going on here? Oh, there's Sam. Just met Sam this weekend. She made me a crocheted hat on their way coming out here today, so I'm super excited. I'm actually going to probably give that to my daughter. So here's a view of the racetrack, which for some reason they're not using in the winter. But they do have events out here. I've seen like snowcross and other things like that. In the summer, there's also they have different fun activities. I've seen stuff as interesting as corgi racing. So there we go. Woo! Quick and fast. Let's see who else we got hanging out down here. So there's Corey Beck, Brett Hollanday, Hayden Holliday. Oh, there's Jed. You don't want to know what Jed has on. If he's on the stream, we're going to make sure that we keep his torso only on the stream. Why, thank you, Raina. I appreciate the audio. Sounds good. Mr. Huskins, how you doing? Yeah, so just hanging out right now, just waiting for the bracket to get fixed. Initially, a team was missed. When the bracket got updated, it messed with some other shooting order, shooting formats. So that is all getting updated by the tournament director. So things are going great. Alrighty, since I'm getting a little tired of talking, Just give you guys a touch of music. Alrighty, just overheard that. Uh, Board updates should be complete. Raina, I don't know where Rick is. I wouldn't be surprised if he's back at your shop, just checking up to see what he has going on and what you guys have for him to buy. He loves to buy this stuff. So I don't let him come over to your guys' place. You guys have way too much cool stuff. He gets way too many ideas. And as we know, ideas are dangerous. Alrighty, I'm gonna go see if I can bring up the bracket, see if it's been updated in the Bullshooter app. Alrighty. Oh, yep, they have. It's been renamed. So I went. If you want to take a look at the bracket, go into your Tournament King app on your mobile device. Go under all events, and then there's MST DB2 Masters Doubles. So I'm bringing this up, seeing what it looks like. Alrighty. We've got. All right. Yeah. So we got. Oh, what is going on? Alrighty. See a couple of buys here, which are a couple of forfeits, which I wasn't expecting to see. So we're going to switch back over to our streaming board. Let's get to that. Uh, let's get to this. Let's update our scores. So who do we got coming into this thing? So we have Legends versus Old School. Alrighty, Legends Old School. Let's just resume in here. So Diddle, high score on the 13-inch board, 3 darts. So Legends should be Ryan Jervis and Brett Hollanday. Old School, I believe it's going to be two of the Beck boys. So one is Corey Beck, and we'll see who the other one is in just a moment. Again, alternating start. Oh, it's Hayden Holiday. All right. So Hayden Holiday is throwing with Corey Beck. Well, it's glad those guys could come all the way down here to throw, you know, a match they could have thrown up there. Jugsy, you're not wrong. He's got the special talent of taking up the entire width of the screen here. And with just because he's leaning, not because he's wide. So you guys get your minds out of the gutters. Let's make an adjustment. This way. Wow, this board just does not want to behave. There we go. All right, so we got a father-son going against each other. See how Hayden handles playing the old man. All right, so we're off to a little bit of a slow start. Where'd he go? Where on earth did Brian go? Oh, for goodness sake. All righty, so looks like this is going to be a challenge for me. All righty, let's see if we can get these guys in frame. Okay, well, we can see Hayden. Nice 85. Well, we got. Oh, there's Ryan. Thanks for coming in, buddy. All right, Ryan with the 140. Oh, Corey just with a 41. I don't think he's going to be happy with that. I know. Again, as I've said previously, I'm kind of Captain Obvious when it comes to darts. Like, the next obvious thing I'm going to say, Hayden's going to want to hit a 180 here. Oh, oh, I thought it was some kind of magical, mystical beast and could call this kind of stuff. That'd have been awesome for me. All right, so Ryan up here, no one's got an out. Ryan will get himself in position for the first out. So he just really needs to get low and set himself up to something so he is comfortable. 102, not optimal, but not a whole lot of pressure. The only one that's going to really put pressure on his throw is probably Hayden, unless Corey does a 180. Oh, Corey with a 180. Oh, that was kind of a dangerous location. I mean, I would have preferred him to go down to the 19. You hit a single 19, at least you still gave yourself an opportunity for an out versus hitting a single 20, which will left him on a bogey. Oh, well, if Hayden can come up with a nice big round here, I'll need probably at least 60 to 70 points. That's enough to put a block on. Alrighty, so there is a freeze in play. The 129 plus 115 gives us a 244, which is lower than Brett's 303. So all Ryan can do at this point is get himself low and into a good spot for him to hopefully take a shot at this a little bit later. So he wants to either go for a 40, the lowest you can get down to is a 2, especially with the double out. He decided to leave himself on a 4. I like that one. Then at least he gives you get a couple of darts instead of just trying to go for that madhouse on the first one. Oh, just on the wrong side of the wire. Good setup dart. Very manageable 2-darter. Brett is going to have to put in a really good throw here. But it's still probably not going to be enough. There's probably still going to be a freeze in play. Yep. Freeze is still in play. So Hayden gets a free run at this. Let's see what route he decides to take. So 95, don't like this route at all. Oh, Kenny does not like. Trip 19. Oh, went to the 5. I'm thinking Hayden does not throw a whole lot of steel tip with the route that he took there. All right, since Ryan can't go out, might as well pass. And Corey, as we were watching him yesterday on the stream, his preferred out is the 12 and the double top. So here's the 12. Let's see, and he pins it on top. So old school with a break of throw right off the gate. So off we go to cricket. Old school gets the start. Gotta like this alternating start when it's in a little bit of a longer format. Then the throwing order seems to vary. So the teams aren't able to go with the same starting order every single time. I know that there are some people that do not like that preferred method. They'd like to have one person always kind of be the start or the lead, since typically maybe they're the stronger thrower, or maybe they're good at a particular number. When you got this mixed up order thing that comes into play, it gives each team, a different player is going to start. So it adds a little bit more, to the strategy of when you're setting up the game. If you know what that order is going to be. So if you know you've got one player that's stronger at the 0-1 game, maybe you want them to be in the player 1 position as frequently as possible for the 0-1 games. Or if you've got someone who's much more comfortable at the cricket numbers, maybe you want them, to start the majority of the cricket games. But at this point, oh, nice solid 9 mark by Ryan. But just rolling this out, not quite sure what the order is going to be. So these guys are just kind of finding this out on the fly. And we'll see how the teams adjust to this afterwards. All right, Brett walks up with an 8-point lead. Oh, just low on that 18. Oh, and just to the left of the 20. Yeah, we're not used to seeing Brett miss his third darts for closes. Oh, Corey. Single 20. It always, to me, it always seems interesting. You just got done playing 0-1 where you're throwing at the 20s. That's all you did. Throw the 20s. And now you can't hit them. Gina, what? What do you mean you don't like this matchup? You get to watch both your kids at the exact same time. What could be so bad about that? Okay, you could say, well, one's got to win and one's got to lose. But what fun is that? Someone's got to have bragging rights in the household. At dinners, family dinners, conversation topics. Brett going the efficient route. Not worried about protecting the 18 just yet. And Corey's just got to hope to get the point lead and enough of a point lead. Oh no, that's not enough. Ryan's objective here, in my opinion, is get that 15 out of the way. Now a decision, do you go bullseye or do you go points? Add the points, adds a bullseye. Aiden will need a lot. Oh, decided to go for a close. Oh, just the two bullseyes. So Brett comes up. No real pressure on this for the three bullseyes. Main objective is to at least get this started so it's easier to close. And there's your 1, 2, 3. Back to back breaks and throw. Next game is cricket. Legends gets to start the cricket game. So let's see if anybody gets to hold their throw this match. Ryan with a good 5-mark start. It's a little bit more pressure on Corey to be able to answer. Got in for a 5 at a minimum. Got in for a 4. 2 is not going to make him overly excited. See if Brett goes to attack that 19 to close that down and take advantage of them not closing it. Brett is playing an efficient game. Hayden with a good 6 mark. So Brett and Hayden really should know which each other, what each other's strengths are, because I'm sure they probably throw together or practice it against each other. Sometimes that's a nice advantage to know if you know that your opponent struggles on certain numbers or if you know the way they play. Big find by Ryan on the last start. Corey needed some refreshments. You don't want to be dehydrated when you're doing a tournament that could last, 6 to 7 hours. Corey with a good 6. Gets a little bit closer. Legends is still sitting there with 2 open wedges. Oh, Brett's changed his strategy a little bit, pushing on the points, making it a little bit harder for old school to get caught up with big rounds. Ryan, what you doing? Oh, Ryan with a deadly third dart, closing the 16. That's what kind of work Corey can put on the 15s. 7 mark. Looks nice. Got him a little bit closer. Brett just needs that 115. Close that down. Oh, and he added another bullseye. And he got a bullseye. All right, Hayden, young fella, what you got? Double. Nice. Single. Another double. Got another double in there? No. Well, you got it in the black. Just the wrong one. Wah, wah. Ryan for two bulls to hold throw. Three darts to hold throw. Three darts to hold throw. Alrighty. Legends up 2-1. Next game is 0-1. Old school gets to start. And let's see who starts the 0-1 game. Is it Hayden or is it Corey? It's gonna be Hayden with the start. Nice 121 start. Very adequate in player one. Oh, look at Dad. Dad's so mean. No, Neil, it is a race to four. Race to four. These guys paid extra money and they get to start a little bit later. And they don't play any of the other events tonight. So they get to enjoy and take their time. Hopefully not too much time. Oh, isn't that cute? Hayden and Corey threw the exact same number, so they have matching score. They're twinsies. Oh, I think that's so sweet and adorable. Let's see if Ryan wants to twin Brett. Oh, yay! More twinsies. Now I'm not even going to be able to tell which one's Brett and which one's Ryan because their scores are exactly the same. Talk about team consistency. Good 83. 90. Alrighty. Corey, what are you going to throw? You going to throw an 83? You're going to be a little bit different. He's going to be different. Oh, he's going to be much different. 135. Ryan for a 90? Or does Ryan want to be unique just like everybody else? Oh, he definitely wants to be unique. Maybe he's hoping to sneak up on us. But bump. Don't worry, I'm here all day. Hayden hitting the struggle bus a little bit after the good opening. Oh, good round, Mr. Hollanday. 134. First shot at the out. Corey will need to find himself, in my opinion, an 85 at the bare minimum, just to make sure Brett knows that that 137 would need to go. Oh, and another 180 for Mr. Corey Beck. Ryan now needs to get himself to an out. So he needs to fly straight and get a trip. There's one. Oh no. Bogeys coming in. Bogeys coming in hot. Aiden, make sure your job is to get under the 159 now. Beautiful. Well, into the one, but you did get that trip that you needed. So if Brett doesn't take this, this gives Corey a nice run at his own. So let's see where Brett decides to start. Oh, wrong trips. All right. Corey needs to manage this. Ryan does not have an out. So we're going to go 13. See how much he trusts his partner. Trusts his partner a lot. So 42, 40, 14. I like it. So Ryan is on a bogey. 159 cannot be taken out when you have to double out. So Ryan needs to get below the 32 of Corey. Make sure his partner Brett will have an opportunity if Hayden does not take out his 131. I much rather would have preferred Ryan to stay on that 19. Corey giving a little advice to his partner, telling his partner, make sure you don't bust, but you got to get below the 68, so you need a ton. So he may be telling him, just go at the 21st. Oh, we went at the 17. Nice. Now the 20. Oh, beautiful round. Beautiful round. Puts the freeze on. Nice play. That's great teamwork right there by the two. Corey sharing some of his knowledge. Brett down to 4. Now it's Corey's job to take this out. Take it out, hold throw. Crucial dart. Ryan is more than capable of taking out a 68. Don't want to go. Oh, there he pins it. Good game. Apparently, this is Corey's first time playing darts. Not sure how to hit the button to advance it to the next game. Alrighty, fifth leg. Legends to start since Legends won the diddle. Not sure what the delay is. Wonder if someone had to go relieve some pressure in their abdomen. Here we go. Maybe. Here we go. Game on. Come on, Ryan. Show us your mug. Show us your mug. Well, Gina, your boys love you. They want to make sure that you've got things to do, which is probably why I don't know how well they clean up after themselves. All right, nice start by Ryan with a 135. So as I'm kind of following along here, I'm not sure if Ryan and Corey are picked to start game 1, 3, 5, and 7, which then leaves Brett and Hayden to start games 2, 4, and 6 for their respective teams. Love seeing Corey giving Hayden some advice. some encouragement. It's a great thing for the younger, newer players just to get some insights from some of the veterans. Good 140. What is Corey gonna do? 43 is not going to be enough to counter the 140 that Ryan just threw. Brett gets a good 80 score here, or 80 plus. Slides the advantage. Oh, nice throw. Helps increase their odds of holding their throw. Well, Hayden, on the flip side, at least they're 60s, not 7s or 11s. Ryan just stays straight. He should be in out territory. Now he's in out territory safely. Good 138. Very manageable two-yarder. Corey way back on 363, not able to apply pressure at all. At this point, Brett just needs to keep throwing in the 80 range. One, three, four. Hayden will not be able to pressure, not able to put any kind of a block on. Oh, good 140. Thought we were going to get a 120. See, Ryan decides to take the 20, the 88, trip 20. Or is he going low? Oh, went for the 16 to leave double top. 72. You going to stick on the 16 or maybe go trip 12? There's no pressure on you. You can do anything you want to do on this one. You thinking about double 18, double 18? Moving way over. Don't know. Oh, he tried to sneak in another 16. So last start, I'm guessing 16. Good setup round. Corey needs 180, 177 to leave it out. So that has now been taken off the table. Found a trip, something positive. When you're struggling, gotta get something positive out of each round. No pressure on Brett. Just needs to get down to this area. Oh, young man. That's kind of why we don't do some of that stuff. I mean, granted, you would have been blocked regardless. Alrighty, another hole to throw. Old school, starting us off with cricket. Even number leg, Hayden to start. Yeah, Hayden, you're taking your 60 now, your three singles. Brett, are you going to let him off the hook? Brett. Corey needs to take advantage of this if they want to hold their throw and take this to a tiebreaker. Big third dart. Ryan looking for a 6 or a 7 or 9. 9 would be his preference. 7 would be awesome. All right. Well, 3 for a close, 5 for points. Not sure what Hayden's strategy is. I'm not sure if Hayden's going to make sure he's protecting his 20s. Back up to the 20s. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Take advantage of your high ground. Make your opponent work just a little bit harder. Think about what they need to do. Brett with a 4 mark. All right, Corey, you're up by 44. Up by 64. Ooh. Well, make up your mind, young man. I can say young man since I'm older than Corey. Ryan can lock in a 7 mark. Oh, went for a close. Is that to make Hayden think? Oh, Hayden, you got to find something positive. Good hit, Hayden. I'm good. I think if I was in Corey's position right here, up by 62, I'd probably look to knock down that, get that 18 closed out. Well, it's a positive round. Still makes me a little uncomfortable with the firepower that Ryan has. You could find yourself down. Oh, my opinion, Ryan let him off the hook. Hayden, if I was you, I'd have hit that 18 first. Oh, I would have gone up to that 18 first start. Oh, got on the third one. And then I would have sat on that 20. So Brett's throwing at one of the numbers that most dart players are comfortable with, the 17. And he fills it up. Corey to protect the 20s. Oh, and he goes down. I don't think he quite set himself on that. Ryan will need all 3 darts to get the point lead and possibly close the 20s. And he used all 3 of them for the 6 mark. Oh, Hayden left a door open. Brett left that door open. Or he couldn't have asked for something better. Oh, pinching the wire. Ryan will feel comfortable in this position. 17s. Interesting. Grab the 15s. Oh, great shot. Nice 6 mark. That was a big move by Ryan to grab that 15. Kind of forced Aiden to have to stay where he was at to allow Brett to load up the 17s, which he did not quite do. All right, 19-point lead. Or are you going after points first? Feel 35 is enough. All right. Ryan needing a trip 17. Tie this up. Go after the 16, you go more points. More points. Third dart for the close. There it is. So we got a 17-point lead. I'm in Hayden position. I'd love to get a bullseye or a double. Oh, right in between the 17 and the 15 for the miss. There it is. Brett and Ryan moving on. Hayden and Corey getting to throw more darts. Yes, Kara. Brett and Hayden were shooting against each other. Oh, super fun. Gina was super excited this match was going on. She was just pumped, pumped, pumped. Couldn't even begin to tell you how excited she was. Alrighty. Let me take a look at the bracket. See what we got coming up. See if they got any matches for me. So the winter side matches will be Downtown Cornell Lake versus Dimple Strokers. I'm not sure who that team is. Blair House versus Legends. Those are the final 2 teams, the final 4 teams on the winter side. The payouts are top 4. First place, $850. Second place, $650. Third place, $450. Third place, $450, and fourth place, $250. Sliding over to the non-winner side. Doesn't look like they've got a matchup on the stream board for me. So we will have XYZ playing old school. So we will have Ray and Gabe throwing against Corey and Hayden. Halfkey and Melberg will be playing against Hulk Smash, aka Mike Baloney. Timu, Mike Baloney. Luke's Tavern will be playing against Flight Faction. And then Foslin and Jacobson will be playing against Sippin' and Trippin'. So I'm just going to pull back a little bit. Going to wet my whistle a little bit and let you guys kind of get the view of what's going on in the rest of the Masters area. Oh, I'll probably pay some bills. Yeah. Let me pay some bills first, and then I'll show you guys. You know what? Why don't I do both at the exact same time? I have that ability. Hey gang, just checking in, see what's going on. Just took a little break. Um, Had a match for you guys to watch. I'm not quite sure where things are sitting on that. Bunch of other matches going on. Oh, I can bring us back a little bit so we can see kind of some other matches that are going on. Stream boards 1 and 2, the two boards to the left, those are our primary streaming boards. Um, Let me take a look at the bracket. No matches being sent over there at this time. So all the was it the second or third round loser side matches? Those are all going on right now. So what we've got going, let's see, on board 3, Foslet and Jacobson versus Sippin and Trippin. Board 4, next to them, WXYZ versus Old School. The score count there is 1-0. with Foslin and Jacobson sipping and tripping. There, that score is Foslin and Jacobson 1, sipping and tripping 2. Board 6, a little bit further down. Hefke and Melberg versus Hulk Smash, aka Timu Mike Maloney. That scores the 3-0 score line on the Hulk Smash side. And then on board 8 at the very end, where you can barely see it, someone just hit a ton. That is Luke's Tavern versus Flight Faction, and Luke's Tavern is up 3-0 is the score line there. So that's kind of all cut up. That's where I'm at. So now you guys know what's going on. So I'm going to break this in momentarily. I have some obligations I was promised to other people, so I'm going to fulfill those obligations. It's going to be a list of people that are helping to support the stream. And on the flip side, you as dart players or viewers, if you could give these establishments some love, that would be absolutely fantastic, since a lot of these places that are supporting the stream are strong supporters of darts in general, which means they're either holding tournaments or running leagues on their side. They're also, and then some of the vendors that are on here, like Flashpoint, Dart Addicts, Flight Faction, Dead Man Dart Supplies. Not only can you get jerseys from them, but they also are turning around and being board sponsors or tournament sponsors as well. So those are items that help keep some of the costs down for the players, helps add to the payouts that the players get back. So the money that you're putting in just does a big, huge circle and will come back around to you. So just give some eyeballs to the following, and if you see anybody close to you, just make sure you go out and give them a little bit of love. Alrighty, thanks for your time there. Still don't have anything coming up since these four matches are going on. I'm guessing we will probably get one of the two winner side matches coming up. So I'm just gonna kind of hang out, uh, take a break, maybe just see what's going on. And while that's going on, we'll just keep this view going on. I've got the kind of what happened in the past or yesterday, scrolling along the bottom. Yeah, and when I get a hold of that new bracket URL for Tournament King, if you don't have access to it, I'll throw that in the chat someplace. But if you do have Bullseye Live or Bullshooter Live on your mobile device, go ahead and log into that. Click on the menu bar in the upper left-hand corner. Hit the, yeah, when you go into there, you'll see tournaments. Click in tournaments. Go to all events, and you will see the Minnesota Masters doubles there. And then you can see where the bracket's at. Uh, kind of see if you can track down one of your favorite players. I am going to, let me see if I can move this over a little bit more. So then at least this way, if you see one of your players that you want to watch a match of on the bracket, they are there. Looks like the match on board 8. Which match is that one? Which one is on 8? So Luke's Tavern did beat Team Flight Faction, so that was on board 8. So then let's let you guys be able to kind of check out the other 3 matches that are going on. So boards 3, 4, and 6 are still active matches, I do believe. Oh, nope, looks like match. Oh, board 6 just got completed. So we just have boards 3 and 4, the 2 that are active. Oh, that got crazy on me. Sorry, first day learning how to drive. Yeah, so let's just put this in the middle frame. Give you guys a little bit more tunage to listen to while I head out so it's not just dead air. You know I'm still here. Let's see, we were pretty suspenseful last time. How about we go? Let's do something kind of epic. I don't want to do epic. I like my swagger. Hello, friends. I'm back. This is Ken Rip. Just, oh, excuse me. I was just talking to the tournament director, just seeing what was going on. We are going to be getting a match shortly. Now that the non-winner side is coming to a close, so one of the matches, so there'll be some of the winner side matches released, so we can put those onto the streaming board. Very excited about that. And then we may also get an opportunity to sneak in and get some of the open brackets. They might send some of those finals matches over to the streams just so we can give those players some love as well. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Yeah, let's see what's going on board 4. That is WXYZ versus Old School. So that is Ray and Gabe versus, and Old School is, oh, that's right. That's Hayden and Corey. All righty. So I am just going to get some preparation on the background, but I'll still kind of keep trying to talk and chat because, well, what else do we got going on? I mean, you guys are here with me. I'm here with you. We're kind of in this together. So, and I do believe it's going to be downtown Cornell Lake, which is Gerald Nikinen and Mitch Barham. And then they will be playing against Dimples. What is that? Dimple stickers? I'm going to go with dimple stickers. I can't quite see because there's a barcode over the top or a watermark over the top. And I believe that are the other two Beck brothers. Excellent, excellent. Oh, and then what else we got going on? Oh, sorry. Switchboards. Oh, I keep forgetting when I do that. My apologies. Oh, maybe that one's done. So maybe it was all right. Yes, it was. Alrighty. So what we got going on the winner side, if you have not accessed the bracket and you're trying to figure out where it is, and I forgot to ask for the bracket link. That is so my bad. I apologize. On the winner's side of the bracket, we've got Downtown Cornell Lake versus Dimples Stickers. They are playing for one spot in the king seat versus Blair House and Legends, which is the other match trying to get into the king seat. And Dimple Stickers and then Blair House, that's the team that has got Mr. Jed Neal, and I'm not quite sure who Jed's partner is. Have not really been paying too much attention, so my bad on that. On the loser side, we are in the, oh, what is this? 7th, 8th place. So that is Old School versus Hulk Smash, aka Timu Mike Maloney. Oh, that's going to be on board 1. Alrighty, and then we've got Luke's Tavern and Sippin' Trippin'. So let me make the adjustment to the score since we're going to get Old School versus Hulk Smash, aka Timu Mike Maloney. Unless they change it on me. I'm kind of losing my circle of trust because these things keep changing on me. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Look at us. Nothing's going on. Look at all these empty boards. All these empty boards. We got 4 matches that need to be played. Come on, people. Circle around. Nice board. Ah, look at this. Showing his throw. Got a James McConnell, a Katie. Got a Jake. Got a Daryl sitting out here watching. Any matches on the far side going on? There's some TVs. Nothing there. Got a couple guys throwing a practice match. Oh, love those jerseys. So that is Adam and Dustin over there. Just staying warm. Woot woot. Thank you, Miss Gina. Gina is a rock star. Gina is a rock star. Let's copy that. Let's just drop this out into this so it gets to all platforms. Let's do. Oh, there's something else I can do. I know there's another fun thing I can do here. Do 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 do. Alrighty. And we'll replace that. We'll update that so anybody that is checking things out can see what is going on as well. Cuckoo Cachoo. All right. Gina, appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? Whoa. Speedsters. All right. It looks like that's the other Blair House participant. I'm not sure who that gentleman is. All righty. Somebody. All right. So we got Luke's Tavern versus Sippin' and Trippin' down on board 6. So I am going to make. Alrighty, I'm gonna try a leap of faith here. Yeah, see, this is why I need to have somebody else down here with me. You guys leave me unsupervised, and this is the kind of stuff that happens. Alrighty, there's one team. They've started. Am I gonna get another team? Love. Would love, love, love to have someone. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll just set up for board 1. We haven't used this board yet today. So, hey, that board looks pretty good. Let's make sure our we'll probably have to adjust our player view here. And here comes so Hulk Smash, Ben Baxa, Chase Brown. Oh, exciting times. All right, that's not looking too bad. Gets those guys in the frame. And then hopefully Corey and Hayden will fit in just the same. Jugsy, you are not wrong, rookie streamer. First time streamer, long time player. All right, things looking good. As you can see, Chase Brown has got his Timu Mike Maloney jersey on. Alrighty, we got Corey coming up here for a throw. Oh, he's framed nicely. Framed very nicely. I like it. Alrighty, got a match. Let your friends know, or anybody that you think is going to be interested in watching these guys throw darts. I'd appreciate it. All right. And if you haven't been with us so far since 12 o'clock, my name is Ken Rip, part of Dead Man Dart Streaming. I am apologizing that you guys have to see all of that right now. So, Dead Man Dart Streaming, my name is Ken Rip. We are streaming the Master Minnesota, the MOMA, aka Minnesota Operators and Music Amusement, or something along those lines. Masters State Doubles Combo Championships are going on, or tournament, whichever you want to do. Uh, our format is going to be race to four. Oh, we're out here at Canterbury Park in Shakopee, Minnesota. Hey, Trevor, glad you could join. So we are doubles format is a race to four. The diddle is going to be a high score on the 13-inch board since this is being run off of Tournament King. It's alternating start. So player whoever wins the diddle starts games 1, 3, 5, and 7, since that is what alternating means, regardless of who wins or loses the previous match. So the loser of the diddle then obviously gets to start games 2, 4, and 6. Since it is alternating start, if this does go to a tiebreaker, the tiebreaker game is cricket. And the winner of the initial diddle, since they start the odd number games, game 7's an odd number game, they get to start. The 501 format is going to be it's open in, double out with a split bull. So for those of you that are familiar with that, that is more what you see on the steel tip side. And it's also been kind of interesting to see how some soft tippers go about their outs on these. Alrighty, looks like we're getting ready for the diddle here. And I'm just trying to figure out why I froze here. There we go. Now I froze there. There we go. All right, everything's in sync. Yes, Mitch, we do need Han Solo on the mic. Well, Trevor, what you'll see from the team that's got Dauber on it, that is Team Hulk Smash. So Hulk Smash is Chase Brown, Ben Baxa. And when I asked them about what on earth are they wearing, they are basically doing Timu Mike Maloney. Timu Mike Maloney. So if Mike Maloney sold items on Timu, this is what you could expect to find on that particular application. And as you'll notice with Chase as he starts off with his 97, so we'll go into a little bit more of that. We'll have a little bit of time. I'll give you that full update. I think I got through all the essentials. Well, Tyler, if you're not sick, you can still come down. I would not mind having you and the old man on the mic because I'm pretty sure everyone's getting tired of hearing this silky smooth voice. I have no idea how much food has been eaten or how many babies have been created with people listening to me on the comms all day, or how many breakups there have been. I don't know. All right, so focusing on Good start by Corey and Hayden, both starting with a ton. And we see Chase Brown with his custom Winmore jersey. I did show these guys one of the other items that they were missing off of the Timu Mike Maloney, the custom dart case. Um, it's a customized dart case. All you need to do to customize it is a Sharpie. It is see-through, so you can see what items you have in your dart case, and it also happens to be waterproof. So it's a fantastic gift for your dart connoisseur on a budget, or AKA it's a baggie, however you want to look at it. But I call it a customized dart case. Ben's struggling just a little bit, but he did get a 95. Corey keeping pace with his tons. Let's see if Hayden can keep pace with tons. Oh, and I just love that Corey and Hayden have been doing this today. It's been a couple of times where they just keep matching scores. So Corey's leading the way. This is what we need you to do. And Hayden, being a good student, is following directions. Good 118. See if Corey can get himself at least a 140. Get himself to an out. He's going to need that trip 20. That is going to give Chase. Chase is going to be in a good position to be first on it out. Ben's job is to try to get below Corey and score-wise. All right, 251, staying close. Oh, and he gave the board a tap saying, good board, good board. Hayden coming up. Let's see if Hayden's going to throw a 60 or is he going to be his own person today? Oh, gets a ton. Showing the master what needs to be done. What a good young Padawan. All right, Chase coming up. Going to try to get himself a decent out. Not the best start you're looking for. Oh, don't go 20. Go 18. Go 18. All right, 15 works. 15 or 18. I was good with either one of those. Any of those other numbers would have left you on a boogie if you would have hit a single. Well, I guess it's a bogey number. I call it boogie. All right, Corey, if he gets a ton, puts himself in a stronger position. Oh, needs a trip 20 here. Why would you do that, Corey Beck? Corey Beck, you know better. 159 is a bogey. Oh, Corey. We are going to have words about that a little bit later on. All right, let's see if Ben can get himself to a manageable out. Trip 20. Oh, just a little light. Yep, flexing. Flexing to say you need to throw that just a little bit harder. Mike Baloney. Welcome, young man. Alrighty, here's Chase Brown wearing that customized Timu Mike Maloney jersey. Winmore, Booyah, EDC, maximum precision. It's all there. It's all there. All right, Chase puts himself down to a 120. Let's see if Corey can get himself to a little bit more of a manageable out. Make sure he gets below the 120. All righty, we're going to go, Corey. All right, not a bad move. Solid darts. All right, Ben. Ben's got some work put out for to on board for him. Great start. Oh, well, it's a great miss. Great miss. So Hayden's job now. It has to get a trip 20 in here. Double 18. Oh, awesome. Great out. Nice 116. Fantastic. Alrighty, so not only was that a great out, that was also a break of throw. So Old School will now get the start for the first game of cricket since we are doing alternating start. And as I have seen, as I've been watching on the stream, um, whichever player on each team, so each player will get an opportunity to start. So Hayden, since this team was the away team, Hayden will start games 2, 4, and 6 for his team, meaning Corey will start games 1, 3, 5, and 7 for his teams. Chase will start games 1, 3, 5 for Hulk Smash, and Benny will start games 2, 4, and 6. See? I can kind of math and stuff. I was a student. All right, let's see where Corey goes. Corey going after the 19s? Hey, yeah, don't be afraid. Give us a like, give us a share. I'm not quite sure what they do, but hey, I've heard other people ask for them, so I guess I'll ask for it too. Chase looking to get his team on the board. Successful. And gives his team the lead. A huge commanding lead. They are kind of in the driver's seat. Paul, no, I am not throwing this weekend. It's just not this, Paul, it's just not the same throwing if I can't throw with you. You know what I mean? Trevor, you're right. I should try to get these guys to chairman. Well, I did go out to South Dakota and through a tournament, ran a tournament out there. On the Minnesota side, it's been a little bit more difficult for me, so I apologize. Oh no, broken tip. That's all I'm going to be able to look at. Looks like a huge pimple. Oh, thank you, Chase. Thank you. Oh, that is a relief. Can you imagine having to stare at that? The rest of the stream, just couldn't take it. Good solid round by Corey. Nothing flashy. Did the job. Chase will have to try to get this 5 mark in there. Well, 4 mark. One more for point. 6 for point lead. Oh, slide to the right. Slide to the left. 2 steps. Now that's not playing right now, but just still going. Hayden doing some work protecting his 20. See if Benny can find a 7 mark here. Trip 17 for a point lead. He's thinking about it. What's he comfortable with? Oh, kind of forced to lock in on the 17s now. Really needs the trip to get that point lead. Oh, he slid to the left. You see, this all kind of works out. Card protecting a number. Single, acceptable. Will force Chase to throw multiple darts at the 17 and does allow Corey and Hayden to have a number available the next time they come back to the line. Hayden, I'm assuming, is going to go get the points. Oh, no. Oh, he said fudge. I saw him say fudge. Oh, threw a 7 in the 7. Not. Not what you want to do there. All right. Ben comes up with the point lead. Only needs a 4. All right. 1 for point. Protect your 17. Oh, hits the trip 20 and the single 17. Great round. Corey's going to need at least a 6 with his first 2 if he wants to close that 17. Oh, I think Corey's going to be locked into the 16s now. All right, looks like Chase is going to say kind of a non-pressure round. If he can close those 16s, it'll be a huge dagger. He's choosing to protect his 17s. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh, here comes Hayden doing some Hayden stuff. Ooh, just outside. What are you thinking, Ben? Tie score. You know what you need. You need at least two 16s. They got that X on the 17. I'm thinking protect the 17. It's larger number. Oh, great third. All right, Corey still got some life. So Corey's going to need a 5. Oh, a 6. So if he can put a 6 mark into the 16s right away. Oh, no, he needs that. Another trip with a point lead. Big round. Chase is going to need his two 17s to back it up. Oh, got 3 16s. Oh, really protecting the 17s. Oh, and he missed the double. Oh, this is why they are Team Mike Maloney. The real deal would have hit that. The one that you get on discount is going to miss that double a lot. All right. Benny with a free run at the 16s with a 42-point lead. One more. I would not be opposed to a 17 in here. Oh, huge dart. Way to protect your 17. Push on the bullseyes. Push on the 15s. It's a lot to unpack for the other team with that trip on that last one. Corey trying to gain a little bit of ground, but you're still a lot of points down. All right. I would have felt comfortable with Chase going a little bit more aggressive after that 15 to close it down based on where they're sitting. I don't know where Hayden went, but he came back with a 9 mark. I wonder what kind of well is sitting back in that area, but not a bad well to go to. All right, Ben. Small lead. Oh, big hit. Oh, I just don't know why these guys aren't going after that 15. Yeah, that's the piece that you don't want to see. Oh, bullet dodged. Oh, Corey's son with the 17. Trip would be massive. Oh, that's a huge, huge dart. Alrighty, Chase has got winning darts. Alrighty, 17 done. Bullseye battle. And 2 in there. Let's see if our camera's going to behave itself and Let me zoom in. No, it is not going to behave itself. Well, oh, it did. Come on. Ah, we'll get this figured out. It'll be nice when I have Rick and Tyler here tomorrow. I'll have more time to look at this stuff. All right, Benny for the one for the win. For a break a throwback. Break a throwback. Hulk smash on the board. AKA, oh look at him flex for Maloney. Oh, and his shirt's even too short. You just can't get good value on. Well, I guess you can find some interesting things on Temu. And it is Hulk Smash. Nope, Hulk Smash should be starting. Nope, should be Hulk Smash. Oh, they flipped this around here. No, it should be alternating start, so Hulk Smash should be going for game number 3. But Corey taking advantage of this misstep here. Throws in a big 9 mark to start the game off. And if you also notice, if you look at Ben Bax in the back, he's even got AKA Capri style pants on, but maybe just a little too short. So they are really, really going all out. The Temu Mike Maloney. They're not leaving a whole lot of details unviewed here, which I don't know if that's good or bad. Hayden unable to close the 19s. Let's see what Ben has in store for us. Oh, don't forget, Ben, there's a timer going. There's a timer, Ben. Oh, I think they realized alternating start. Alrighty. So Corey's doing the right thing. So as a team, or both teams, I think they're doing the right thing. Gonna go to the desk just to confirm. Yep. So games 1, 3, 5, and 7 will be started by Old School. 2, 4, and 6. I mean 1, 3, 5, and 7 are Hulk Smash since they won the diddle. Games 2, 4, and 6 should be started by Old School. This is leg number 3. So Jared, the tournament director, is over here, giving him some heads up. So I believe, in my mind, if they can't, I don't think they can back out of this game and restart it. To me, they should probably back out of the match, and then just pick it up as a 1-1 and start it off with Hulk Smash starting the cricket game. But we will see what the tournament director's decision is going to be here. Yep, we're all in the same boat. So here comes Jared. Yeah, so each side, I know Old School would love to keep that 9 mark start that they had, and I'm sure Hulk Smash would love the opportunity to have the start, wipe that 9 mark off the board, and start appropriately. I don't know. Maybe I'll go out there and throw my 2 cents in. I think I'm going to. Everyone else is here. So I'm going to put you guys on mute here for a minute, and I'll see if I can get a better hear what's going on. Alrighty. Hey, y'all. I don't know if that's y'all's right, but um, so what is going to happen? As they were talking and discussing, both teams agree that since they did not, since the correct team did not start that, they're backing out of Tournament King. They're just going to run this just basic style, you know, like we normally would if you were just at the bar. And then they were also wanting to confirm who will be able to start each particular game. So I did verify with them that Chase will Chase will start on the home player one. So Chase starts games 1, 3, 5, and 7, and Corey starts games 1, 3, 5, and 7. And then in the next game, which will be 0-1, Hayden will start that 0-1 game since it's an even number game. So Hayden starts games 2, 4, and 6. Ben starts games 2, 4, and 6. So that's what that discussion was. So I really like the way that these guys were able to work it all out. Um, Very mature about it, listening and understood, and they all agreed that since it wasn't followed, since there was a mistake that was made, just with the start of the game, that this is the best way to resolve it. All right, so just gonna watch what's going on. Chase with a strong round there. All righty, and Corey's up. Oh, Corey went to get that close on the 20. Risky move. There is high risk, high reward to some of these shots. Ben back to the 20s. Into the ones. When you can't make up your mind, that's where you go. Alrighty. Just saw Hayden walk away. I wonder if we went back to the well. Last time he walked away and came back through a 9 mark. Well, picked the wrong well this time. Oh, Camera froze on me. I know it's well ventilated. Not sure why it is behaving in that particular manner. Let's just get this centered a little bit more. Oh, big hit by Chase. So if you actually want that player view, just either wait a minute or you can look in the bottom corner since that thing is active, which you may have to look at now. Alrighty, good round by Ben. Rough into the three there. A little closer. Chase going after the 17s. Like this move. Good solid close. Corey coming back from the hydration station. Wrong neighbor. Wrong neighbor. Close the 20. I don't know if Corey knew that they were using that or not. So, all right. Ben's turn to work the corner, if you know what I mean. And what I mean by is, close 16s, 15s. Hopefully, you guys didn't have other thoughts that crossed your mind. So I'm not responsible for those. All right, you got one of the corners taken care of. Hayden's coming up. Got to keep thinking. There's a chance. All right, first of the 9 mark. Oh, a little low. Solid 6. What is going on? All right, well, we got Corey up. We're frozen on Hayden thinking. Corey over for the dagger shot. Big, big hit. Ben just off the mark. Already Hayden coming up. Great move. Huge, huge 7. All right, well, we got one of the boards. One camera working. Hey, I think we're back in sync. Oh no, Corey. His look of surprise and frustration. Frozen. Oh, Ben just outside. we got Hayden back. He snuck one. Chase is just. Oh, I suppose to chase. Okay. Double. Ooh. Had an opportunity. Corey, one more for Corey. Brings it home. Alrighty. So, old school with another break. Nope. Yep. Oh, should be 0-1, Corey. Yep, another working. Remind you, Corey, that it's 0-1. And old school gets the start in 0-1, and it will be Hayden's start. Open in, double out. Make sure you turn the split bull on. You need 4 people, Corey. Corey, you need 4. 4 players, Corey. Corey, you need 4 players. Corey, you need 4 players. Hayden to the rescue. Yay, 4 players. Let's see if it gives. Yep, one more down, one more down. Double bull on. That stays. One more down. There you go. Start, 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 start. All right, so board's not going to tell them there's a freeze rule, which I think is appropriate. Players that have been up here throwing, they should know how that all works. So Hayden, good start. Solid 140 open. Brad, good afternoon, sir. Glad you came back. Dylan, I know they can't hear me, even though they're just on the other side of the wall. And I kind of want them not to be able to hear me because I don't want them to have hurt feelings by some of the things that I say. I mean, it's the truth. Well, it's my opinion, and I can have my own opinion. Corey with a solid 26. 2-trip visit by Corey. See what Chase comes up with. A little bit of everything. 66. Hayden just came back from the hydration station. It's just really good to see these guys staying hydrated. I mean, the weather is unseasonably warm in Minnesota, down here in Shakopee, Canterbury Park. When I was driving into the venue, uh, it was like 50 degrees, which to me is absolutely unheard of. I am so used to the temperature this time of the year being with a high is in the minus double digits, you know. So I'm used to it being like minus 10. That's kind of a warm early February weekend. Corey's got to put the work in. Nice 134. Chase is going to have to match. Oh, another 66. It's great to be consistent, but you want to be consistent on the bigger numbers. Hayden did his job. Got to the first out. Ben's going to need a 180 to get himself to an out. 140 will not be enough. Oh, Bennett's just going to have to do the best he can to get down. So next round, it's easier to track down and out. Oh, 43 is still going to make that a really big ask for his next round. If Corey can find a 100 here. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, look at that little guy go. Just like I called it, 100. Putting old school in the driver's seat. See if Chase can find something more than a 66, or is he going to find a unique? Well, oh, he's going to have to work now if he wants to put a 66 on the board. Oh, oh, oh. That's all I have there. It's a no pressure on the 155. See how Hayden decides to attack this. Get yourself a triple, young man. Don't think too much about it. I know he's disappointed, but he's brought it down to a more manageable out. And there's no pressure on this at this point. If Benny can find a 140, that'll put a little pressure on next round, but Ben's got to get down to an out area first. Oh, he needs trip 20s, two of them. Oh, not going to happen this round, so no pressure. And get the trip 20 in there, at least you get yourself under 200. Just a little low. Oh, the frustration. Corey can find himself another 100. 71 at a minimum. Good grab. What a gross number to leave yourself on. But hey, that's what he chose to do. See if, oh, it looks like Chase's. Oh, nice 140 by Chase. Big round. That's kind of that's more than you got the last two rounds put together, or three rounds put together. Almost. Yeah, it was. Alrighty. No reason to go for it unless you want to. Oh, he tried to entertain the fans. So close. Benny, you are gonna need something big. You're not gonna need Timu Mike Maloney. You're gonna need real Mike Maloney. Oh, down to an out. If Corey busts and Hayden doesn't take it out, it's an opportunity. Stay on it, Corey. Good switch. Much more manageable. See if Chase can get below the 88. Oh, poor time to go cold. You need to break a throw here. All right, Hayden, what's your choice? Dealer's choice, 988. Good finish. So we are on leg number 5. Nope, it's 01. It's 01. 01, and Hulk Smash gets the start, aka Timu Mike Maloney. And here comes that customized Timu Mike Maloney jersey by Chase Brown. Good start by Chase. Hundreds. A huge improvement over what he did last game. Corey with a 1-2-1. Another good open. See if Ben can help to continue. Oh, kind of got blocked, but let's fight on that one. Oh, and into the one. See if Hayden will continue his hot hand. That's an interesting start, but to each their own. Not a whole lot to think about, Hayden. Just focus on the start. 55. Could have been worse. Could have been much worse. Mr. Floyd. Welcome back, buddy. Stay in the path with the tons. One, two, three by Corey. Oh, Bennett's going to have a real short memory here. A real short memory. Can't let those haunt you. Got to be able to put that in a little bag and send it off to somebody else. Maybe send it to Mike Maloney in a Temu packaging. That's a good place to send that off to you. Hey, Danny. Thanks for waving at me, buddy. I saw that. Actually, I did. Chase with a little switch up there. Scored a 97 instead of sticking with the 100. Corey with a solid 139. Very manageable out from here. See if Ben was able to. Oh, you can just feel the frustration. Feel the frustration. See the frustration. He's thinking, what do I got to do to get one in there? Plant your feet. Get a good base. Make sure you're skirt up. You're focused. Don't try to place it. The frustration level. All of us dart players have been here. This is one of the items that you got to make sure that you can take care of if you want to make that next step. You're going to have these off rounds. And sometimes you're going to put two or three of them together. And again, you got to be able to kind of package that up and set that aside for a little bit and not let those intrusive thoughts get into your head when you're trying to throw. Try not to start placing darts because that means your grip is going to be too light or it's going to be too tight. You're going to start throwing too soft or too hard. It just leads to a whole world of other problems. See where Corey starts here. 58, 18. Double tops. There it is. That's your match, fellas. Old school with a 4-1 win over Hulk Smash, aka Temu, Mike Maloney. So congratulations on old school. The sadness for us is we're gonna lose seeing Hulk smash on the stream the rest of today. But great match, gentlemen. Let's go run over to the bracket, see what is coming our way. Hopefully, we're gonna have something very soon. Looks like we're probably gonna. Looks like I see a match being held, which was Downtown Cornell Lake versus Dimple Stickers. So I believe that will be our next match. So again, let me throw up a list of people that I want you guys to think about, and visit if you get the opportunity to. Alrighty, gentlemen are logging in. So Downtown Cornell Lake has already been on the stream. That is our team of Mitch Barham and Daryl Nikinen, and they will be playing Dimple Stickers, which is the team of Chris Beck and Kevin Beck. And if you're not sure which Beck is which Beck, the taller Beck is Kevin. No, taller Beck is Chris. Taller Beck is Chris, shorter Beck is Kevin. Alrighty. We're about to get this on. And again, instead of a traditional diddle, diddle is on the 13-inch board. Count up. We'll see if there's any magic in our diddle here. Whoever wins diddle will start games 1, 3, 5, and 7. Losers start games 2, 4, and 6. Oh, this is a promising start. Oh, sadness. 85. It's a good opening. Giving Kevin some opportunities. Let's see where he gets his first one in. Can you find another one? Oh, left side. Left side, staying safe. Alrighty. So dimple stickers. We'll start our games 1, 3, 5, and 7. Which means Downtown Cornell Lake starts games 2, 4, and 6. Alrighty, Kevin, to get us started. Solid 60. Really? I mean, you got to think. If I can hit the trip 20 on the 13-inch board, why on earth can I not hit the trip 20 on this bigger board? I mean, that's what I'd be thinking. Well, that's what I think. Pair of 60s. See if Chris is going to break it, or is he just going to be a team player and a follower? Or is he going to be his own man? Oh, looks like he's a follower. He's a follower. We all know Daryl. Daryl's no follower. Daryl's no follower. Definitely no follower. 140 by Daryl. Great start. Kevin with 100. These guys have sat for a little bit. See what Mitch has got for us. So, Brad, in the open events for tonight, oh, look at the 180 by Mitch. I know that there is mixed doubles cricket, and that might mean it's singles 01, or it could be singles cricket. I wonder if it's singles cricket. That I do not know what the format is. I've been selfish and haven't looked it up. Oh, Daryl with another 140. Strong effort by Daryl in the player 4 spot. Another good 100. See if Mitch can find himself a 100 or more. Alrighty. 113. Give himself an out. Oh, Chris, that's a huge start for you. It's nice to see a 3-digit score, but needed to be bigger than that. So Mitch has got himself on the first out. Oh, Daryl with a really very, very slack round. So Kevin will need to try to find something to put some pressure on the 148 by Mitch. Oh, this will put some pressure on. Oh, great 180. All right. So Mitch has got a little bit of pressure on this. If nothing else, he just needs to hit big numbers if he doesn't take it out. It's not the start you want. Oh, slack round. All right, Chris desperately needs a 180. Potentially put a freeze on. If he does not, he may end up freezing his brother Kevin. Oof, 219. I don't think that's going to be enough. Daryl can get down to, you know, a 110 at a minimum. So, oh, interesting. Interesting. Chris has got a shot at this. It did not look like Chris was going to get a shot at this out at all. Ooh, our downtown Cornell Lake has let dimple stickers off the hook, possibly. Start with your 45. Oh, I don't know about the 18. 11. All right, double top. Oh, just outside the wire. All right, let's see if Mitch is regrouped. Does he go 18s or does he say I'm going to 20? 8 or 16? Either one are good. Double 16. Just inside. But on the plus side, he scored points. Chris will need to have a two trouble visit here. Just one trouble. Oh, just one. I don't know if we're going to get a sub 50 round from Daryl. It's like Daryl's looking up at the 20s. Good round. Put the block on. Best Kevin can do is just to get down. Almost busted. All right, pressure on Mitch to take this 16. Chris has got a potential out. Ends it for a break of throw. All right. Downtown Cornell Lake starting off the first game of cricket. And that'll be Daryl to start for them and Chris to start for Dimple Stickers. Chris with a good grab. Mitch coming up with the point lead. What is Mitch feeling today? I think he's looking down. Did the minimum of what he needed to do. Kevin with a good 5 mark, get his team the lead back. Oh, Daryl being aggressive. See if Chris can regroup. Oh, just not finding the length. Kind of looks like he's not extending his arm out enough and holding on just a little bit too long to try to force it in the 18. It's probably a product of the 01 struggles that he had earlier. It's going 18 now. Oh, missed the single. Choices. Sets to power close the 18. Kevin sneaks a trip in for the point lead. Oh, Daryl doing Daryl things. Oh, just outside of the 17 for that close. Giving some life to Chris. It's a triple. Oh, not a triple two. My fault for not being more specific. Looks like Chris is going through a lot of what Ben was going through in the last match that we saw. Just got to get it out of his head. Great start. Oh, one more trip. Oh, could not squeeze it in. Daryl steps up. Has a point lead. Has a number to point on. Let's start up another number. Closing points. Oh, wow. Was that, did I just hear a nail going into wood? I think I did. I think it was a 7-inch nail because he hit a 7 mark. See what I did there? I know. I am awfully witty. I keep trying to tell people I am just one of the wittiest people you're ever going to find. I don't know if it's wittiest or witless. It's one of those two. All right, Mitch coming up. Looking for 2 bullseyes to hold throw. Take a 2-1 lead. Held throw. 2-1 lead. Old school, starting leg 3 of cricket. Swap, swap. Um, Josh, it's on, I've got it on 2 different Facebook channels and on YouTube. Um, one of my cameras is lagging on the throwing line. So that's probably could be what you're seeing. Hopefully, it's just been kind of doing that all day. The camera's not overheated. Should be working fine. Just not sure what's going on with it today. Chris with a solid round. All right. Daryl letting dimple stickers off the hook. Dimple sticker's going to be able to take advantage. Oh, protect 20. All right, Mitch. Another trip. Staying on the 18, or are you going to try to shut down the 20? Staying on the 18. Chris looking at putting in a pile of 20s. Well, it's 4. Doesn't make Daryl have to work in real hard. Daryl can get 2 singles in here. Oh, needs a triple now. Oh, Daryl with a good grab in the last one. Chris looking at a couple of 20s here. Frustrating when you get that triple on the last start. It's kind of a sigh of relief, yet it's so frustrating. Why didn't that go in sooner so I would have other options? Another one of those for Mitch. Oh, and for the 20. I don't necessarily hate that. Pushing out the lead more. Chris will need to get a trip 20 in here. Um, Trip 20s, not trip 1s. I could probably go tell him that. I don't know how well that would be received at this point. Daryl getting a free run at the 20s if he so wishes. Down to the 7s, over to the 6s. much wire music going on this game for Chris and Kevin. All right, Mitch comes up with a 30-point lead. Two numbers closed. That 16's got to be looking juicy. I say juicy. Oh, he squeezed some juice out of the 16. He's going to squeeze some more juice out of the 15. Oh, it's an okay squeeze. Not a solid squeeze. Kevin's Chris has got to come with a sim. There he is. Well, they've clawed themselves back into a point lead. But unfortunately, they are down three numbers. Daryl's got options. Great 5 mark. Kevin's got to hope for a 5 mark to stave off this break a throw. Not sure you want old school starting game 4 with the start, which is 0-1. All right, Mitch is just looking for 2. Alex, I should be live on YouTube as well. Its page is Dead Man Darts. Oh, and there it is. Downtown Cornell Lake takes a 3-0 lead. And here's where that alternating start comes massively into play. So Downtown Cornell Lake gets the start in 0-1. Oh, Darrow with only a 45 open. If you're going to have a kind of a lax opening, everyone's the place to do it. All right, Mitch. Looking to focus it in, clearing the mechanism. Oops. Oh, so sweet. He decided to match Darrow, make sure Darrow doesn't feel bad about the opening of a 45. See how Kevin feels about this. Ooh, just 320s. Darrow found the length of the 20s. Oh, the 180. Nice comeback from a 45. Giving Chris a little something to think about. Oh, needed 2 trebles. Come back with something positive. Well, technically 1 is a positive number. Probably not as positive as he would have liked. Mitch can put in at least 100. That will put Downtown Cornell Lake in a good position. DCL. Oh, only a 59. There's still an opportunity here. Kevin can find himself a 2 treble visit. It's pushing just to force it just a little bit too much. That's why that's going over to the left. Must not have been feeling he was putting enough on the darts previously. All right. Girl gets to walk up, get to do what he feels like doing. Oh, wrong neighbor. Daryl had an opportunity to really put this game closer within their grasp. Oh, solid 121. Huge 180 by Mitch. That puts a lot of pressure. Such a tough position. You know, you're fighting for your tournament life. Well, I mean, these guys are on their winner side. They just go down to the loser side. But you'd much rather be sitting in one of the king seat chairs. Well, on the step to get into the king seat chair. Daryl, solid 135. Blake, the matches have been pretty good today. The only issue has just been with my thrower cameras. They're kind of lagging on me, slowing things down, making things a little chunka, which is not what I want. Well, Chris has got himself an out. Needs his brother to come up with a huge round. Hope Daryl misses. And hope Chris can take this out. A lot of it's going to depend on what Mitch is feeling. Does he want to be a spoiler? Oh, he wants to be a spoiler. He wants his team to advance. 1-3-7. Kevin, need a lot of help, bud. Just try to focus in. Oh, wrong triple. Oh, the other wrong triple. Oh, heartbreaking. All right, Dura walks up. 92. No pressure. He's going to have at least 6 starts to take this out. He may not need that. Just gets it in 2. Congratulations, downtown Cornell Lake. All right, let me take a look at the bracket, see if there's anything coming up on for me. All righty, so we've got matches on 2, 4, and 6. Nothing going on. We have our king seat match is going to be downtown Cornell Lake versus Legends. All righty. So, guys, I'm going to pause the stream here a little bit. See if I can get a fix to um, my lagging issue on this end with the boards. So I'm going to stop the stream for hopefully just a couple of minutes, and then we'll be back shortly with part deux. Part deux is coming up. So please don't leave me forever.